Yes, welcome back to In the Red Corner podcast with me, Ross. I hope everyone's well this evening. Tonight, I am joined by the Wardog, Toby Bindon. I had his opponent on the other night. He had a little bit to say about Toby, so it'll be good to get Toby's response. But what a fight it's going to be. What a card it is. BKFC 60. It's not too far away now. I'm really excited for it. I think everyone else is as well. So let's get Toby on. Yes, Toby, how are you doing?
What's happening, people? Everyone good?
Yeah, my man. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it. Like I was saying there, the intro, we had Marcus on the other night, and he had a little bit to say. And even after his fight, I've got a little clip here of just after his fight.
Yeah,
he
cool.
had a little call.
There is one! Me! Where's my fucking Wardog?
Right here, bro. Right here. April the 6th, D-Day is coming. Listen, he called me out. He got the knockout. It was a good knockout. He called me out, but now be careful what you wish for because it's coming now. Do you know what I mean? D-Day is coming, April the 6th, and I'm going to be more than ready to take him out.
Yeah, so you're coming up in weight for this fight as well?
Yeah, so technically in weight classes, I'm coming up, but I cut a ton of weight to get to 75 kilos. At the moment, I'm like 84, 83 and a half. So I'm still doing a little cut to 79. So to be honest with you, I'll still have all my explosive speed. I'll have extra size. So to be honest, it's going to be nice to throw at my like more natural weight. People think I'm actually coming up in weight, but I'm not. I'm still cutting weight. I'm just not cutting as much weight. So really it should pay off. And so when this fight originally got approached with Bakewell and we agreed it, he was like, oh, Marcus can't get any lighter than 79 kilos. And I was like, bro, no sweat. I'll fight him at any weight because I'm that confident that I will beat him at any weight. Whether he was to come down a weight at his weight or we go up a weight, it didn't matter to me.
Yeah. Have you fought at this weight before?
In like Thai boxing and stuff like that, yeah, not bare knuckle. Bare knuckle's always been 75 or even slightly lower. So this would be the first 79 kilos at this weight. But as you can see, I carry a lot of size anyway, so
yeah,
it's going to be all good.
Getting a lot of love in the comments there.
Yeah, yes, people.
Yeah, Toby's going to smash him.
Yeah, because the people know, and that's why, mate. I'm the first name on the poster. I'm the draw. I'm not the one that's had to fight on a prospect series event to get onto the main card. I've got the multi-fight contract with BKFC. And people are going to see it. Marcus is going to see it. That's why I'm going to win April the 6th.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got your bare knuckle background. You fought on the another promotion and things. He obviously said he didn't really rate those fights either, which I was surprised at because
the guy's a div, mate. So to say he doesn't rate them, like I say, it just shows how like little he actually has going on in his head. And that's another thing. He said he's had 11 bare knuckle fights. So if he's had 11 bare knuckle fights, where are they? Because in this era, everything is online. I've got fights with myself online from like 2012. So if he's had 11 fights, where are they? And 11-0 in bare knuckle, that's unheard of in the sport. So if you were an 11-0 bare knuckle, you'd be getting signed multi-fight contracts. You wouldn't be on a prospect series show. You'd be headlining main events at that sort of record. So, he's said a lot and he's going to be exposed April the 6th and I'm the one to do it. So, yeah, it's all good.
He's saying that it's not going to go 10 rounds. It's not going to go the 5 rounds, you know what I mean? It's, and he's training for different rounds. But he says that, the 10 minutes, if it does go 10 minutes of fighting, it will be an absolute war. How do you see the fight going?
So I see myself finish him in the first round. I'm way too experienced. Me and Marcus have actually sparred before. So that's something he left out in the gym, his podcast.
He did say that. He did say that you used to train together and you've sparred and things. It was a couple of years ago. But
mate, he was one of the lads. He'd like come into the gym, always speak to me, very polite, very respectful. The lad even bought my merchandise, like Wardog vests and stuff. And I'd speak to him and I'd be like, look, mate, it's good you're in the gym. Like, let's train. Let's like get you good. And, like I am to everyone. And then what had happened is he sort of went off the radar for a couple months, deleted me off my social medias and that. The next thing you know, I'm getting called by my coach Gareth and a couple of my mates. Like, listen, like Marcus is like off his head, or he's drunk or something, and he's calling you out on Instagram. And obviously, I couldn't see it because he had taken me off it. So I was like, all right, so let's get him up to the gym. Let's have a hard spar, and let's see if he can even like do anything with me. So he came to the gym. He agreed all that. My coach Gareth Hogg, a very respectful boxing trainer, former IBF champion, he was like, look, Toby, like go easy on him because you're going to smash him up, and like he's a novice. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, I'm sparring with him, playing with him, and then I thought I'll teach him a little lesson. So I hit him with a little body shot and I folded him like a deck chair. That was the end of the spar. I grabbed his hand, I picked him up and I said, look, mate, let's get you in the gym, stay off the drink, let's get better, and again, like go from there. And that was it. He was always like commenting on my fights, like, oh, bro, you inspire me. I want to be like you, all this stuff. And then he had his second, I believe, Hail Bale fight. And it happened again. He like took me off social media and I could see it in comments. He was like chatting shit about me. So I was like, look, bro, if you're going to start chatting shit again, we can fight, no problem. And it sort of went from there. And then Bakewell, I said, look, because Bakewell wanted me to fight anyway on this show. He was looking to match me. And I said, look, bro, Marcus is calling me out. So let's settle the beef on the big stage. And then it's all done and dusted. And that's really where it goes. And now I'm training. Like I say, D-Day is coming. I'm glad he's prepared for war. I'm prepared for war. So it's going to be a very exciting fight.
It is, mate. It is a really exciting fight. And I think it's one of those ones that, maybe not too many people know about it, compared to the fighters on the card and things like that. But it's going to be a spectacle, 100%.
100%. Like I say, to everyone watching, I just have to excuse my son. He's full of energy. He had a little danger nap, so you can hear him in the background, but it's all blessed. He loves it. So, but yeah, it's going to be a spectacle. The whole event, like people get your tickets. I've got paper tickets. I always do well with tickets. Get the pay-per-view, get the BKFC app, because I'm buzzing to be part of this card. The likes of James Lilly, Danny Christie on it. It's a mega card. So, like I say, I'm buzzing, and yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I've put your description to the link to your Instagram in the description box. So anyone that's wanting tickets, that's watching this, you want to get them through the Wardog himself, hit him up on Instagram and message him. You can reach out. You can reach out to him on there, and he'll get back at you. Because you guys make tickets money off tickets, don't you? So
yeah, that's it. We make a little bit of a commission on tickets. So it's always as a fighter, like I say, I've been in this game a long time. I started training in martial arts at 4 years old, started competitively fighting at 13. I'm now 29. So I've been in the game a long time. Tickets for me is nothing new. I don't stress about it. I sell my tickets. The trash talk's nothing new. I've got thick skin, and the training is obviously nothing new. I've dedicated my whole entire life to this. It's not just something I've done in my 20s or my late 20s. This is something I'm a dedicated martial artist, and that's what I'm going to show. When I beat Marcus, I'm going to show that I'm a martial artist, and I'll give him my hand and I'll say, look, that's settled now, and we move on as men.
Yeah. That's what I love about this sport, that the respect between it, and beef can be quashed in the ring, and outside of it, it's all good, isn't it? And you move forward. And I think what it is as well with fighters, especially in bare knuckle, there's only you two share that moment in time together, and it is something. I always say it's artwork that you lads create. It is
an art.
Something
and it's
beautiful.
It's a very spiritual thing in there. You go into war with someone, you're sharing blood. And like I say, as martial artists, you should always shake someone's hand and then on with it. But like I say, he's made this personal. So, there's no, I don't have to wait for my alarm to get me up. I get up on time. I'm getting my road work. I'm getting my training in. There's no sort of added motivation I need, because he's made this personal. He's chatted some major shit. He's going to have to pay for it now.
Yeah. I mean, we're 8 weeks away. I think it's 8 weeks away, is it?
Less than 8 weeks now. It was 8 weeks Saturday, so we're less than 8 weeks. So
yeah. How long have you been in camp for?
So I'm sort of like actual training. I'm always training. Yeah. So I'm always training. When I actually enter a camp, I enter it at 10 weeks. But I'm always training. Like I say, I'm a lifelong martial artist, so I'm always training. But then at the 10 weeks, we ramp it up. Like my strength and conditioning gets tailored. My boxing gets more tailored. Everything gets tailored to peak on that specific date.
Yeah. It is. It's interesting. I like the science behind it all, because you've got to peak at the right times, and even things like, at the time of night that you're going to fight as well, peaking
Yeah,
at
that's
that
it.
time.
Get your sparring in late. So like last night I was sparring late. Tonight I was training late, and that's why I was back late, because you've got to get used to training at that time and like having a fight at that time, because normally people are going sort of like settling down for bed or whatever if you're fighting at like 8:30, 9 or whatever it is. So the body and the mind's got to be ready. Right, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to have a hard fight here.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned James Lilly earlier. Danny Christie on the card as well. David Round. It's an unbelievable pack card.
Certainly is. Yeah.
Is there any other fights that you're looking forward to see?
They're all very good, to be honest. Luke Nevin, who is he fighting again? It's
Nathan Hind.
Yeah, that's going to be a great fight. Yeah, that's going to be that's going to be great, because I was originally before this one match to fight Nathan Hind. At some point he had an injury in that, so that would be an exciting one, because they've both got nice styles. I like their styles a lot, both of them.
Yeah, I was with Nathan, not Nathan. I was with Luke and
I've seen that.
Danny Christie yesterday. They were doing some sparring up at Carlisle, so I nipped along. Aaron Blakey was there as well, and I only put the stills out. Yeah, I only put the stills out because training's obviously ramping up, and didn't want to put the sparring footage out.
And that, some fighters, like, to me, it's like, it doesn't bother me. Like, people can study, they can watch what they want. When you're in there, everyone has a plan to get punched in the face, and that's what Mike Tyson said, and he's definitely true. Like, people get fixated on studying people, but when you're in there and you start getting punched very fast, very hard, it all goes out the window, and that's when the experience comes into play.
Yeah, absolutely. Which you've got in abundance, like you were saying.
Yeah, I've got like I say, I'm competing, like, competitive in front of crowds from 13, so nothing new to me. It's another day in the office.
Yeah, just reading sorry, Pond is going to get. I do like the little bit of back and forth and things like that. I do enjoy it.
To be honest, I'm the same. It's good. It sells fight. This is the fight game. Like, it's quite good because he's chatting a lot. It's quite good. I'm just like, cool. I can just train and smash this guy, because he's selling the fight. He's doing he's chatting all the major shit. But like I say, it's going to be exposed on April the 6th, and less than 8 weeks now. So let's just get that date coming now.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, less than 8 weeks away. Before we wrap this up, mate, have you got any sponsors, teammates, gyms you want to give a shout out to?
Yes, I'd always like to thank my coach, Gareth Hogg, Seven Hills Amateur Boxing Club and Torquay Elite Boxing Gym. All the coaches there, Dave Bolton, Gareth, Tim, all of them, Mark, Jay Williams from Venture, who does my strength conditioning. And then everyone that supports me, follows this journey, that's showing love, showing support. Always grateful to all of you. Of course, my family, they're my rock. Grateful and blessed to be in this position that I am. And roll on April the 6th.
Yeah, definitely. And the BKFC, the biggest stage there is in the world, going around to
a big
all around the world.
BKFC, Andy Bakewell, for giving all of us fighters an opportunity. So it's a massive stage. It's going to be seen all over the world. So yeah, I can't wait, man. Like, I honestly cannot wait. I haven't been this excited for a fight for a very long time, and like I said, I've got that itch in my knuckles to just I want to get this going. So yeah, Adam Fletcher, big shout out to him as well. He's part of the gym at Seven Hills. He's a great lad. He does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So let's go.
Wardog Army is saying there earlier on.
Army, represent.
I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. As it's your first time in the red corner, which I massively appreciate you being on. I always ask this to fighters, and you've kind of answered it already, but maybe you'll elaborate a little bit more. But what does fighting mean to you, and why do you fight?
So fighting, just like as I said, this is something I was born into. So it wasn't a choice. It was like, I have a family of fighters. My father fought. Both my grandfathers fought. So it's a natural progression. I fight. Both my sons will fight. So for me, this is just our way of life. As much as it is to get up and walk, the Bindon family is to get up and fight. So for me, this is just like my destiny. I'm fulfilling it. And it makes me feel free in there. I feel great. And for those 10 minutes of war, it's like James Lilly says it's like poetry in there, and it's I can't really explain that feeling, but you cannot replicate it, and it's the best feeling in the world.
Amazing, mate. Listen, I wish you the very best of luck, and if you want to come on before the fight actually happens as well, like in a few weeks' time, you're more than welcome to come back.
Yeah, of course, bro. It'd be good. It's good to be back on, and yeah, you know what I mean. Another 4 weeks or so, like we're halfway through camp. It'd be great to jump back on.
Yeah, it'd be great to get that catch up with you. Appreciate it. Any final words to Marcus Pond before we head off?
Just like, you can talk as much as you want, but like I say, April the 6th is coming, and then the talk ain't going to matter. All that's going to matter is me and you inside the square circle. And like you say, you know what happened in sparring, so you know what's going to happen in a real fight. So let's go.
Excellent, my man. I'll let you get back to your family. Thank you very much.
I'm going to try and wear him out now. I'm going to get him on the pads, get him into bed.
Good man, Toby. Thanks very much, mate. I'll speak to you later.
Thank you, bro.
The Wardog, Toby Bindon, everyone. It's setting up to be a great fight, this one. And I think it's one that might go under the radar with all the other fights that are on the card, but I think it's going to be something special. Big shout out to everyone in the comments there. Luke Taylor, Adam Fletcher, my man Rick Doherty, Sharon Clellan, nice to see you in there. Dangerous Darren, yeah, everyone there. Greg Aitkins, respect to you all. Tomorrow night I've got Jack Draper on, so come and join us for that one, and a lot of other guests lined up as well for the next few weeks. So jab that like button, jab the subscribe button, go over to Instagram. You can see who my next guests are going to be before I announce them on here, and I'll speak to you all soon. Great interview, dude. Personal fight, this fight, a special one, kind of. Yeah, absolutely. John Maverick there as well. Big shout out to you to John. Hope everything is well with yourself, my friend. Yeah, appreciate you all. Speak to you later.